How are you?
Hi, everybody. How are you today?
What's up, everybody?
I got Perry with me today. Hey, Perry.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's up?
God,
Okay.
no.
Yeah. What's up? What's up,
Oh,
everybody?
no, not that. Listen, we got a lot to talk about today. I mean, a lot of bloggers don't bring you behind the scenes. I don't mind bringing you behind the scenes because it's a release for me, and it keeps you guys updated on what's going on. And this has been a mess. This has been a mess. So today we're going to talk about Cardi B and Akbar. Um, Akbar saying she's going to sue Cardi. Oh God, do we need another lawsuit, people? We're going to talk about Nicki Minaj. You know, there's those rumors out there that she has certain blogs in her pocket, that she pays them off. Think we got a little bit of evidence of that today. Then we're going to talk about Nia Long. Poor Nia. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's a mess. No one
Yeah.
wins. It's a mess. So we're going to talk about that mess. Then we're going to talk about Randy Jackson. Maybe I should start with Randy first. Yeah, I'm going to start with Randy. Do you guys remember Randy from Perry? The American
Jackson
Idol?
Park? What?
Huh?
You said Randy Jackson.
No, Easy
Oh.
Jackson. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Let me see if I can remember this boy's name. He was on American Idol with Simon Cowell.
Randy Jackson.
Is it Jackson?
Yeah.
Randy Jackson. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Randy Jackson. So Randy Jackson was spouted out on Friday. I haven't really seen him on television much. Am I echoing? I hope not.
No, it don't sound like it.
Well, he was out. They were
Slide your banner,
celebrating-
though. Put your banner up.
Oh, yeah. How can I keep forgetting that? Hold on. I'll have to do it in a minute because I have a different screen up. Randy Jackson was spotted out. He was at Kelly Clarkson getting on the Walk of Fame, a star on the Walk of Fame in Hollywood, and he was there to help her celebrate. But he looked so bad that he scared people. Take a look at this. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try it again. Poor Randy. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Found out. There you go. Take a look at this, guys, and tell me what you think.
Hi, Randy, can we get a photo? Bye, Randy.
See you later.
Love you, dog.
See you later, dog.
Do you see how frail he looks?
What
Happened?
He got to be sick or something? Is he sick
That's
or
what people are saying. They're saying, "Oh my God, Randy looks sick."
Mm-hmm.
Let me rewind it. This made my heart. I didn't know who he was. I was waiting for them to bring on kind of heavy set Randy, but no,
Right.
we've got this Randy. I'm gonna cry if I see this again. Look at his legs. Oh my God.
Hi, Randy. Randy, can we get a photo? Bye, Randy.
See you later.
Love you, dog.
See you later, dog.
Wow.
I don't know if you know, like there's a indent in the back of his neck. He really looks sick. So fans got worried. Hell, I got worried. He just doesn't look right.
No.
So he appears to be sick. We don't know. He hasn't spoke on it. The last time he spoke about any illness was right before he got his gastric bypass, and he just said he had type 2 diabetes. And I was always under the impression that if you had type 2, if you got you could get your blood sugar levels under control and kind of lose a little bit of weight, that you'd be fine. But maybe I'm not a doctor, but he just looks so bad.
He really
makes me-
does. Like, I mean, I get getting older and everything,
Uh-huh.
but something just didn't look right. To me.
He looks sick.
And then he had a cane in one hand and had to brace himself on the other guy. It's just, I mean, because I haven't heard anything about him in years. So to see him this way, maybe he could have been sick over the years. I just didn't know. You know what I mean?
Somebody
But it's
said
just
in the
shocking.
chat, it's going so fast, that diabetes would do it.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
I just hope he gets better soon. Whatever is going on with you, Randy,
Yeah.
I respect your privacy. Just because you're a public figure doesn't mean you have to deal with things in the public. So
Yeah.
sometimes if you just keep it to yourself. And he must be really close to Kelly Clarkson to come out the house like that. No, that's not Michael Jackson's brother. No, that was the guy on what was it called? American Idol. American Idol.
Oh.
They thought it
Yeah.
was
No.
Randy. No. It's the guy from American Idol.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, let's move on to this mess. Let's move on to Cardi B. This is a mess, people. This is a mess. And I want to start out with this by saying this. I know a lot of people, a lot of high school students, because my son is 19 and all of his friends are young, that they want to be bloggers. It's
Mhm.
the damnedest thing. Like, it's like the number one profession. His girlfriend was like, I want to be on Instagram. Like, that wants to be your full-time gig. They
Yep.
want to be bloggers. A lot of people want to be bloggers. They say they want to do it as a side job. It looks really easy. I'm getting ready to warn you. I might be the dumbest blogger on the block, but to warn you of the pitfalls of being a blogger. It's not easy at all. It has changed dramatically. Do you guys remember back in the day when you wanted your rumors and gossip, you would just grab a magazine out the grocery
Yep.
store? Do you remember that?
Mhm. Yep. The
Okay.
Inquirer and just everything.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
don't hold the weight anymore. These days, people get their information from bloggers, which is a blessing and a curse, because in the old days, if you had something that you wanted out in the public, you would have to contact your publicist, who would contact the mainstream media. And that's just how it worked. But nowadays, I don't know who was the first blogger to get wise and said, I'm going to bypass the publicist and
Yeah.
go straight to the blogger.
Yeah.
This is how it's done to people. And I don't know if you guys remember, a couple months ago, I said, I am not interviewing anybody anymore, because they expect things out of you. They
Yeah.
expect you to be
For
nice.
real.
They want favors. It's a mess, people. It is a mess. So I just stopped interviewing. I did not give into that. I was just like, it's not cool anyway to be, if you try to be the first to break stories, you usually get all the heat. It's a mess. So I just start saying, I'm not interviewing anybody, because I didn't want anybody to have anything over me. So
Right.
a lot of times, okay. So now let's fast forward to the new era. You don't need a publicist. As a matter of fact, you can get mad as you want and go on Instagram like Cardi B did yesterday and argue with people if you want. You could call up a certain blogger and say, this is what I want done. So
Yep.
it's no in between guy now. It's just you and the celebrity. Okay. And it's draining. It's very draining. Let's start with, so it's been rumored that Nicki Minaj pays off bloggers. We've heard this for so long, it's not even funny. But now I have evidence. It might be true. And then Cardi B. Cardi B has a temper that she can't control. You can't just be like, F you, call you up, meet you on such and such street. Do you remember when she did that? She wanted to meet someone on some street and let's just handle it here my way. No, unless, or maybe that's how they do it now, period.
Well,
right?
yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, on and on. I'm not going to even talk about that mess that happened yesterday. I'm going to briefly touch over it and get into what I need to talk about today. So we know that Cardi B went on a marathon rant with Akbar. Akbar is on the show Love and Hip Hop. And did you know she was Candy's cousin, Perry? That's Candy's cousin, okay? One of Candy's favorite cousins. I guess I seen on what episode Candy gave her a down payment on her house and stuff like that. So they say Candy's very generous with her family. Okay, so we know it all started yesterday because the Shade Room, the Neighborhood Talk, that's what it is. A guy names it by the name of Kyle. I get them mixed up. Okay, so the Neighborhood posted that Gorilla, I can't not pronounce it, and Cardi just broke YouTube's 2020 record of the most first day views for a music video by a female rapper with 2.9 views in total. Okay. Well, the Barbs went crazy. Them damn Barbs, they will work your nerve. They went crazy because this is not true. It's Nicki Minaj had the number one coming in at 4 million. But okay, accident. things happen, right? So
Uh-huh.
the barbers were really like, you need to take this down. This is not right. Because if you say anything wrong about Nicki, who some people are calling a troll farm, I'm not,
Mhm.
I'm just putting it out there what's going on. They will eat you alive.
Yeah. It's hell to pay.
they, they will eat you alive. So uh Kyle ends up coming out and says this is just an ad, but Akbar there.
Uh-huh.
I can't stand that name. I have a hard time saying Akbar decided to join in and said, if chart data ain't say it, we ain't believing the cap. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Uh, first of all, the barbers weren't talking to you, Akbar. They were talking to Kyle, who got it wrong. Okay.
Mhm.
Mistakes happen. I can't. There we go. And there was no need for them to jump in. But really, nobody was talking to you, Akbar. Nobody was talking to you. So she joined in and they had a marathon fight. I'm not going over this fight again. You've seen it on other blogs. It was all day long, it was hours.
Uh-huh.
They went on, and Cardi ended up calling her. She
Damn.
called her herself. No, it was a mess. It was a mess. Okay, now
They passionate about it, aren't they?
it all stems from. Oh, hold on. This all stems from the Cardi and
Oh, the Tasha lawsuit?
no,
Oh.
the Cardi and Nicki Minaj fight. These
Oh.
two are going in it's out of control. It is so out of control. If if Cardi sues somebody, Nicki wants to sue them too. If both of them are giving the Shade Room and the Neighborhood Talk a run for their money because they're
Uh-huh.
always complaining every week. I know Kyle used to work for the Shade Room. According to the rumors, he did something with Cardi, and that's how he got fired. So then he moved over and started the Neighborhood Talk, and now he's supposed to be in cahoots with Nicki. Okay, this is a mess. Well,
What you
anyway,
saying? He on that Cash App?
that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. That's what the words are. And I have something I'm going to show you in a minute that it might be true. But the rumors are Cardi B got Akbar's account suspended. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, maybe it was because, Perry, you missed this one. She posted a picture of Akbar going down on someone.
Oh shit.
It was bad.
Damn.
Oh, it was bad. But she didn't show his part, but you could just tell what the woman was
Yeah.
doing.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of people are saying that it was Twitter took it down because there was, it was a rude, what do you call it? Like, I don't want to say the word,
Yeah, okay. Because I was about ready to
not for
say the
children
word.
material posted
Yeah.
on
Uh-huh.
there and stuff like that. But the word is no, it was Cardi B that got it taken down. So here's the problem that I'm having with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Okay. They've changed the game in blogging. Okay.
Mhm.
They don't play by the rules anymore. They go for the juggler. If you say one thing wrong, they're on chewing you out. If you're Cardi B, if you're Nicki Minaj, you're calling the Shade Room
Right.
allegedly and complaining to them about this and this and that. And the audience never gets the true story of what's really going on because if somebody says something bad about Cardi, she'll go and correct them. And then she allegedly has another lawsuit out on another blogger,
Who do?
Cardi B.
Oh damn.
I'm not going to even talk about it because I don't want the heat. But now they're both trying to sue people. We know Nicki suing Nosy, and they just changed blogging,
Yeah.
and they're like two bullies.
Yeah, it's
Two
too much
bullies
these
going
days.
at each other, and we're all just stuck in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Okay, like I get it, Cardi. Well, out the two between Cardi and Nicki, I do like Cardi's personality the most. I think she has a temper, and she needs to learn how to shut up at times. But I like her personality, and I like her music. I don't like Nicki. Nicki's mean. Nicki does really mean things to people. She's
Uh-huh.
just mean, and there's a rumor going around that the Barbs are also a hired troll farm that she hired because now it's
Mhm.
coming out that some celebrities hire troll farms. It's
Yeah.
a mess, a mess, a mess. And then ever since Cardi B won the case with Tasha, well, she had every right to sue Tasha because she tried to make amends with Tasha before it went to court.
Right.
Tasha
Yeah.
should have settled with her. Now she's pretending like she's in Africa, but really in Florida or
Yeah, I
everything
don't
in
know
her
where she.
mouth.
Yeah.
And all the rumors floating around where you
Mhm.
can't really pin down where Tasha K is. I know
Right.
that she Cardi put in what do you call it? A summons for her to start collecting and
Right.
garnishing her money. And then she put one in saying, please don't do it now. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a mess. And
Mhm.
back in the day when I first started blogging, it wasn't like this.
Right.
It wasn't like every time I got mad at you, I'll go sue you. Or every time I get mad at you, I call you on the phone. Or every time I get mad at you, you call your favorite blogger and have them twisted around.
Uh-huh.
It's out of control.
Yeah, it's out of control. You
It's
know, they
out
want to
of
strike
control.
everybody's opinion. They want to strike everybody's opinion that's out there. And I get it. Sometimes people can cross the line. I get it. But it's okay. They can talk shit. But if you talk some because they got money, they want to sue you.
Just all of it. Just if you say something, Cardi, she will snap back in 5 minutes. Anything she doesn't like, you could say, I don't like Cardi's shirt. Well, I didn't buy this shirt, and then they go off
Uh-huh.
like for hours.
Yeah.
And then people are watching this. And then it also creates tension between the two sides. Because
Mhm.
Nicki's people are going to stand up for her and Cardi's people are going to stand up for her. And where's the adult in the middle in all of this? There is none. So we
Yeah.
got two fools just arguing with each other all day long, suing people till people run out of money. It's just a mess. And then Nicki goes even further. She will threaten you.
Uh-huh.
She will allegedly get your channel taken down. She's just mean.
The dog
So-
pound will come after you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's absolutely crazy. So yesterday, this is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. So yesterday, when Cardi is going at it with Akbar, who someone says is trying to get in good with Nicki Minaj, allegedly she was behind the scenes egging Akbar on.
Uh-huh.
Okay, liking things, and you know how she does. We've experienced the wrath. If she doesn't like you, she loves to have all her fans tell you to shut up and get
Right.
involved. And it was just a mess. And it was going on and on and on, and people were egging it on, making it worse. And then Cardi, if you are one of the world's top rappers at this point. You can't keep acting like you're in the school lunch yard and if
Right.
you don't like it, I'm gonna kick your butt and just talk trash. That has to go out the window when you're a star of a certain stature, because people hang on to every word that you say.
Yeah.
And you're riling up both sides. It's out of control. And maybe I feel that way because I'm old and I'm thinking these two don't need to be fighting like this online
Yeah, I
every time
get
somebody
it.
says something. And there was actually a time when Cardi told someone to pull up. Like, what? I
can
like
see
her
it.
though, but you gotta chill, Cardi, chill.
Right. I get it. I think that, a lot of people get really emotional and stuff. And I get getting emotional, doing whatever. But it's like a thing that you have to learn. Like, even us, we had to learn. We don't snapped and went crazy on people. But now you can't really give people the time of day like that.
You really don't. But
know,
no
I
one's
mean,
going to
you really
listen to
can't.
us. We'll say it till we're blue in the face. But anyway, so yesterday, while Akbar and Cardi are going at
Uh-huh.
it, allegedly Nicki was behind the scenes egging it on. So remember, I said she allegedly has the neighborhood talk in her pocket. She's paying them off. Those are the rumors. I didn't make that rumor up. It's been there a long time. But if you listen to this, could it be true? Listen to this. So Kyle posts some tweets about Nicki, and Nicki didn't like the tweets. It made her feel like Kyle was pulling her into the mess or calling her out
Uh-huh.
for being, behind the scenes, still revving it up. So Kyle posted the tweets, and then he says Nicki with tweets earlier. So he's just posting things that people might not have caught that she said. He's posting it, and she goes into a rage. And this is what she says. Here you go trying to involve me in some clown shit. Stop effing posting me. Why you ain't post everything else I tweeted about YouTube? You really out here capping for people who got you fired. She's talking about, are you going to stand up to Cardi? Are you going to get some tweets that will favor Cardi B? Because remember, allegedly, when you pay someone off, they are not to say anything that will make the other person look in a
Right.
good light. Okay, so she's talking about Cardi B here, and Kyle and Cardi have their history because allegedly it was Cardi that got him fired from the shade room, and it's just crazy. Okay, you got you hear capping for people who got you fired. You was singing a different tune when I was letting you come to the Queen Radio to boost your audience when you was being left for dead. And she goes on. Mad because you had to delete them fake stats. Remember, I just cleared up the stats. You got paid to post.
Damn.
No, it goes on. You like being called a black roach too, don't you? You turned a blind eye and deaf ear to people tweeting about me for months. She expects him to report good on her for months at a time when I was minding my business. Now you trying to involve me in some clown shit. It went on. I'm not done. You helped me. Just how? I helped you. Imagine typing this. Imagine reading it back. Imagine posting it. Imagine being fired, then given a platform on Apple with the global icon Onika Tanya. That's her. So what she's saying is, you got to use my name, which helps your blog. Okay. Hold on. On several shows to shine your light, to create your own page and following since no one even knew what you looked like, sounded like, etc. Imagine your blog page being deleted once you start doing good stuff for yourself and the icon helping you to get it back. Imagine now capping for the people who got you fired to begin with. Dear dude, anyone that's ever made the mistake of biting the hand that feeds him.
Yeah.
She's accusing him of biting the hand that fed him. What she's saying is, you owe me. You owe me. Okay. Yep. And she was mad about it. Now from this day forth, so she's threatening, from this day forth, you'll see that play out. It's one of the sure things in life. Blessings to all. Now, remember, I've heard of Nicki Minaj doing so many mean things to people. Not just Nosy, way before Nosy came. I mean, it's just, she's just mean. She's a street girl. That's what she is. She's a street girl and she don't play. So when her temper flares like that, she will get you back. That's the kind of person she is. Okay. Some people are like that. Oh, remember Perry going off on Kuda?
It happens to people. That's what I'm saying. And it's like something you get to learn. But at some point, you really, truly get to learn it and just move on. You can't let what people saying bother you. But it's like they got too much time on their hands.
Both of them. I'm not calling one over the other. I'm saying
one of them making a song, writing some rap or something.
Nicki has an album out now.
Oh, do she?
Yeah. So they're certainly making music, but they're also trying to take over the media, the blogs. It's really crazy. Let this be your sign today. Stop helping people. She writes a letter to herself. They never appreciate it. Never. The people you do the most for are the ones who secretly hate and envy you. Save your money for your children only. Stop. I repeat, stop helping people. Those people you help today will only turn around. I don't know what TMR W means.
Tomorrow.
To help, you know what it means?
Tomorrow, I guess.
Help you, gave them or gaslight and say, why are you bringing it up? And then I'll leave it at that. So she went in on him. She went on him. Like that. She was his boss for posting something she didn't like.
She felt like he owed her.
That's why
and that he's supposed to be her protector, but he letting all this shit go on the other side, and she's checking him, saying, "Hey, you know what? For everything I done did for you, and you gonna report this good stuff on this person, and you gonna let the bad shit said about me fly? I need you to bark like a dog and get your ass out there and protect."
It gets outrageous, and it's these days. if you do anything nice for a celebrity, they feel like you owe them.
Yeah.
And that's why I stopped interviewing people. Even if you interview them, this is why I stopped interviewing. Then they expect me only to say nice things about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I didn't say nice thing about it, then they want to start coming for you.
Yeah.
And the gossip gets diluted because you can't tell the whole truth because you're scared of what's going to happen to you.
Right.
And then the public never gets to see a side of you that you don't show. Because we're not showing you cussing us out. We're not showing you paying people off.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mess. The whole thing is a hot mess. And everybody involved is guilty, including the bloggers that accept the bribes or team up with the celebrities.
Yeah. I mean, even those people that take the money for the time, they'll find out too, because now that person somewhat own you. And when you don't do, I mean, because, like I said, they'll romance you at first, sucker you in, but then they want you to be their bodyguard.
It got so bad for me that when I came on to do a live, they would be texting me.
Yeah.
Remember this, Perry? On what to say and how to say it.
Yeah.
And I said, no, I'm done with that.
Say it like this. Say it like this. Say it like this.
Do you remember that?
I can speak for my damn self.
No, you have to say it like this. You have to. I'm not getting in bed with any celebrities anymore. If you do, they own you. So listen what Kyle did. He responds.
Uh-oh.
And I can't see this. He says, this has got to end. Now we show you the most love on our platform day in and day out of everybody. I have a full team that works on this page. I can take the attacks, but this energy towards me is unwarranted. I've shown you nothing but the utmost respect. Even at my prior place, that's the shade room of employment, to the point I had to ask permission to post you. It gets to that point. It gets to that point. If you start getting in bed with them and they don't want you to post something, they're crying. Yep. So then you got to say, well, I was thinking about saying this and doing this. And you work for them. Yep. You work for them. Now, he's mad. And here they are having a public fight. Even at my prior place, to the point I had to ask permission to post you because I showed too much love. I helped you just how you helped me. No one is mad about taking an ad down that I told them was incorrect. And I and I took down myself. I would be more than willing to show you the receipts if you had asked. Okay. So that's what he posted. He's talking to Nicki, and then he says, my first and only time speaking on this publicly. We won't be covering this anymore. God bless. I say maybe 2 minutes later, it all came down.
Yeah.
Delete, 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 delete.
Yep.
So there's a rumor out there that the shade room is Nicki Minaj pays the shade room and the neighborhood talk. Those are the rumors. I didn't put those rumors out there. They've been out there a long time. But I'm saying this right here, how she's talking to Kyle, it might be some truth to that because you were like he was a preschooler and you were telling him don't do that no more. I mean, it is a mess. Sussex says, I wish both Cardi and Nicki would stop using innocent social media people to fight each other. Thank you. SM folks get hurt and Cardi and Nicki continue to make millions. Exactly. Exactly. I will say this though, and you tell me if I'm going too far, Perry. Cardi B seems to be the nicest of the two because she'll go off on you and then she might say, call you later and try to smooth it over, or I don't really want to go to court, let's try to work this out. That always stayed in my head because Nicki doesn't do that. But as a whole, they're just putting a stain on blogging and making it where if you blog about them, you're going to say nothing but nice things because I'm coming with you with the heat. If you say anything I don't like,
they don't want you to be able to just actually say what happened. I mean, because not all of us perfect. We all, I do some things good, some things bad.
Mhm,
They just want you just to
mhm,
say the good things, period,
mhm.
and you better not say nothing bad about them.
Nothing.
And that's both of them are that way to me.
They both
I
are.
think, yeah,
And I ain't on nobody's side. I'm
yeah,
saying,
no,
Cardi, you do things that are unnecessary. You sat up there and argue hours, giving somebody free pub, Akbar,
hmm
when you could have just let it roll off your shoulder.
right,
It makes you seem petty if you argue about every little thing.
yeah.
If you had a problem with her, if you knew I helped you out, I put you on some soundtrack, and then you're gonna do me like that, why didn't you call her? Why are we doing this in public?
They just in a battle. I mean, that's what I think, that they just both of them want to be liked more than the other.
They got a rivalry going, but
Right.
Nicki started it, if you ask me.
Well, yeah. I mean, but I just think both of them could be successful in their own right
Yeah.
and just go. But it just seemed like, at this point, oh, you got more fans than me today. I'm gonna have more than you tomorrow.
I
If
think when you get to a certain
you sue
point,
somebody, well, you made headlines. I'm gonna sue somebody too. If you get a butt lift, I'm gonna get one too.
it's just when they're going
Like,
back and forth,
back and forth.
back and forth of trying to control the narrative, both of them,
Right.
back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But only with Nicki, she'll threaten you, like she did Nosy, like when
Oh
I
yeah.
see you, it's on site, like
Oh
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Oh, yeah.
So
I get it.
they're taking the fun out of people. Like to see their favorite star perform.
Uh-huh.
People just want to see you perform. They want to cheer you on and they want to be there for you. But this mess, bullying people, suing people. I mean, because I could say, well, Cardi had to sue Tasha because Tasha didn't want to settle. But now we're on to the second lawsuit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's draining.
It's draining. They need to stop.
But
Both
I
of
guess,
them.
it's a form, like both of them want to be the toughest.
Yeah.
Nicki want to be tougher than Cardi. Cardi gonna let her know, no, you're not. And it just keep going. Both of y'all could be great, just in separate.
In your own right.
Yeah, right.
You never seen,
I
I
don't get
don't
it.
know, Michael Jackson beating up Prince? This is crazy. Stop. And both be the best at what you do.
Right.
But all of these behind the scene antics, I'm going to scare the hell out of every blogger. So they'll only say nice things to me
Right.
about me
Mhm.
when I do my videos.
hmm
Or if you post something here, it better be nice, or I'm going ham on you.
It's almost like the
It's
mob.
just ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying?
They're like the mob.
No, seriously, if you think about it, right? And then, I mean, at least the mob paid people. If you get people to like you enough, they'll do these things for you for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be out there standing on the corner, free Nicki, free Cardi, just anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, maybe it is like that. Ping pong, back and forth, till somebody gets hurt and it's not so funny no more. It's
yeah.
gotta stop. Sharrell, keep up the good work. Thank you, Terry. The way you're butchering her name, I know. I'm sorry. Candy, I'm sorry. Akbar. And sometimes I put a U in there. I don't know. I've never heard that name before. And I just can't get it. I don't know. I am butchering her name. But listen, Team Nicki, Team Cardi is ridiculous. And it's this way because of you guys, because of Cardi and Nicki.
hmm
The way that they're acting. If Cardi B allegedly got Kyle fired from the shade room, you post this and like arguing with them. Oh, you don't like me? You post this, you said that. Like, my God.
It's almost like both of them running for president or something. You know what I mean?
It's
they out here trying to
insane.
collect votes. That's it.
But I will say this. I do believe the rumor now that Nicki is paying off certain blogs because she talked to, who would let somebody talk to you like that on for hours? And then he took it down immediately.
Yeah. I can't say whether she paying them or not, but it comes across. Well, if it's not direct Cash App, it's almost like she's controlling this blogger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
Now, it could be controlling him with cash, or people threaten to whip that ass. Something. Just saying.
Yeah,
Somewhere
because
along
I
the
mean,
line,
who would let? I
it's
mean, it's
control.
really. He's like, no, I say nice things about you. You know, don't misunderstand. What? You have to say nice things about her. Why? It's a mess. So
He's
that's
saying
what's going on.
how much he did for her. She's saying how much he did for him.
And they are all being
Yeah.
shady
Mhm.
because what have you done for him?
Yeah.
Why are you helping a blogger like this?
Well,
And
yeah.
what do
It's
you expect in return?
positive advertisement.
I will
That's
never
it.
get
That's it.
back into that.
Right.
I just woke up one day and told the people that were calling me, I'm not, I'm over. I'm just going to get my gossip like everybody else. I mean, unless it's really, really good, but you know, I didn't want anybody controlling me anymore. And
Right.
that's why I stopped. Cardi B and Nicki are dangerous. They really, really are dangerous
Yep.
because now personally seen the emails that Nicki sent to Nosy. People say, why do you like Nosy so much? Listen, blogging is a hard job. It's a hard gig, and
Mhm.
where you can't trust nobody.
Nope.
Nobody. And all I could say is I never had Nosy trying to bring me down or say things about me behind my back.
Right.
But I personally seen the text messages that she sent to Nosy. No, it's scary. Nicki will scare the shit out of you.
You just see some of those tweets she just did to
Yeah.
shit.
It's crazy. I mean, all because he said something that looked like it was in Cardi's favor,
Yeah.
and then you do all this.
Mhm.
Let me finish read. Cardi B and Nicki are dangerous. In my opinion, Cardi B won, but continue to take Tasha K is super petty. She got the point. I feel that way too. That doesn't mean I'm team Tasha. I'm team bloggers. And I don't think anybody should try to destroy. She's trying to destroy Tasha K at this point. Now I get it. Give her a slap on the finger, stop on the hand, stop.
Mhm.
But no, she's like, any money you make for the rest of your life, I
Yeah.
want.
Right.
Even though you got kids and you should have thought about what you did. Some people say, well, Sharrell, you're just too soft. You don't know how to play the game. I mean, I do know how to play the game because I've been in the game a long time. Okay, that's number one. But I'm never going to turn into somebody I don't want to be. And at all times, you know, I'm still like an easy person to get along with. I
Uh-huh.
know how to be mean. So don't let me fool you. I have a dark side too. Because when they play with me, I play right back. But I just think enough is enough. I don't know. What do you think, Perry,
Yeah. No.
about
I mean,
Tasha
personally, I think
and
enough is
Cardi?
enough, though. I mean, because now it's now, like I said, I've been there too. When you come out of pocket, you just start being,
So
the
you're
crazy
like
part.
Lily. Lily is not playing. She says, Tasha tried to destroy Cardi, saying she was putting a bottle in her candy, which is a lie. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is sort
But
of out there.
at some point, Lily or anybody in the chat, we just gonna keep going after Tasha till we destroy her? I don't know. But then here's another thing. She's not shutting up either, Tasha. She's
That's the
still being the
that's
same Tasha.
that's
So
the whole
that's
thing.
just a mess.
Everybody's playing this game,
Yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
But I mean, if you sue somebody and win, at the end of the day, you won the case, so you should get your money. I get it, but I don't know.
But if the
I just
person
think
keeps going, yeah.
right
Yeah.
that
It's a mess.
everybody get emotional, and for me, even when I had to come out of pocket the next day, I'm like, damn, I feel embarrassed about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they had to go there, but I get emotions, and you got to learn how to
Wait,
control them.
Perry, you've
Hmm?
sued people.
Yeah,
But we just know that it never used to be like that until these
right.
two came into the picture. And I blame them too for the way blogging is today. The lawsuit, you got every celebrity now threatening to sue you. There's so many celebrity
Uh-huh.
lawsuits now. It's not even funny. Philly Phil.
I can come on,
Like
man.
everybody's getting sued because you said something they don't like.
I
It's
think
just
your
a
album
mess.
sucked. I'm gonna sue you.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, a lot of people, I just seen, hold on. Tasha keeps taunting her. She does. I can't explain that either. I don't know. It's a mess. I don't feel bad for Tasha because she won't stop. Yeah, I know. She won't stop.
It's like two egos going at it. And see,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I said, like we was talking about the Nicki Minaj stuff and all that. Somebody gonna get hurt though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, with Cardi B and Tasha, I guess they can just keep going at it, and then the person that lose that final judgment is the one that's hurt. I don't know. It's just too much.
It's just too much. Nikki's physically sending people threats. Allegedly, let me say that. Allegedly, but I saw what I saw. It's just a mess. And it's just a mess. I don't know. I get it. Your reputation's everything, but nobody can ever say anything bad about you. You want all positive comments. I can't even say them shoes look worn out without
Yeah.
a lawsuit. It's
Mhm.
ridiculous.
You can't even
It's getting
critique
bad.
a song or whatever. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Some songs are good, some are bad. But they want you to love every last one of them.
It's ridiculous. I mean, they're giving me a headache. And then I seen the arguing going on yesterday, and I was like, I'm not dealing with that. And then the subscribers like, hey, don't forget to cover this.
Yeah.
It's getting good,
Yeah.
they're thoroughly entertained by it.
Uh-huh.
The subscribers are thoroughly entertained. So that's the mess that they got going on. If you ask me, and this is strictly my opinion, after what I seen, is Nicki Minaj paying Kyle, she doing something? Because she talked to that boy like he was a first grader. And then
Yeah.
he obeyed at the end and took everything
Yeah.
down. I don't
mean,
like nobody that much to let him talk to me like that.
She did come in controlling, and he followed orders. So nobody's saying if he got a cash app or just afraid.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Something's going on.
Something's
Something
going
going
on,
on.
right.
But we've been hearing those rumors for a long time now. And that I had to read that because for me, it sounded like something going on there. Let's move on to another difficult situation. Nia Long. Oh God. First of all, people said that we were victim shaming Nia when Nia. My sister's name is Nina, so I keep calling Nia Nina. It's just an accident. That we were victim shaming Nia by saying, if you let men treat you a certain way, they will continue to do it. And
Right.
they felt like we were blaming her for the affair. We were not blaming her for the affair. We're blaming her for the after effects. How you handle the situation. Okay, let's talk about the after effects of the affair. This is a mess. This is a mess. Okay, so Nia
Yes.
is choosing to stay by Ime's side. And because of the situation that he's in. Okay, so the players of the team, I guess he's on a winning team that has a very good chance of making it. I don't even know what it's called, but going far. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't watch basketball.
The champions. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So they're asking for him to be back. They want their coach back. We all heard that he allegedly slept with the boss's wife. I'll put it that way. I gave her name in her husband's name on a previous video. So go back and look at that video. I'm not going through it again. I'm just telling you guys what they're talking about now. So the players are torn because they want their coach back and they want the VP to forgive and forget and let that coach comes back, right?
Oh, hell no.
Well, I mean, I understand it. Like they didn't make him. What does this cheating have to do with the game? That's how they're just looking at it like a job.
I get that part. I mean, but I'm talking about the person whose wife cheated.
Now listen to this.
You ain't gonna forget that shit.
Both the girl, I can't remember her name. The woman that he allegedly cheated with is feeding her husband a bunch of bull. Ime is feeding Nia a bunch of bull, and she feels now that she has to stand by him.
Well, when you say that she feel like it, it's a choice. It's something that she just choosing to do.
And that's what we were talking about, Nia.
Right. It's just a choice.
We ain't trying to shame you. We're saying you have a history of men cheating on you. And if you let them do it, they will do it. And I guarantee you, if you stand by this man's side, we will have another Nia story in 6 months.
But maybe she's fine with that, long as he's coming home
Harry.
every other. No. I'm just saying. You saying she got a history with it,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
And then sometimes you say, well, the first one kept that problem. The second one kept this problem. Now I got this one. I can't keep going from man to man. So I guess I just
You
got to accept it. I don't know why
That
she's
could be
doing
what
it.
she's thinking. I don't know what she's thinking,
Or
but
it
they're
could
saying he's
be.
putting it on heavy, and you know how men do
Or,
when they get caught
or
cheating.
yeah.
You're the only one. She
Or
was
it could
after
be.
me. She
It
made
could
me do
be.
this and that.
Yeah,
And
like people can accept what they want. You know what I'm saying? Some people like good food, some people like bad food. We don't know if what kind of relationship they got. They could
well,
just be, you know what, we both got a kid together. We're gonna do this and grow together, but you can have your flings and I can have mine too. Maybe she don't even require to
Harry,
have. Go ahead.
you're just trying to say that maybe this is an open relationship. Is that what
Well,
you're
okay,
saying?
okay, it could be open, or maybe she just don't require the sex, right? And
Okay,
then
I'm done. Perry, you said you weren't gonna act up today. This
no,
is
I'm just saying,
ridiculous.
I don't
What?
know.
What are you talking about?
Hmm?
What are you talking about?
Okay, an open relationship with put reference to both of them creep out. Maybe it's not that high of a priority to her, so she stay at home, but she don't, she know that he got a higher priority, so let him do what he want to do. But long as like
Smoke
Oh
weed
my
every
goodness, I fucked
day.
up. I was about to hit
no,
you with it.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I mean, but like I ain't mad at her for keeping them, but at the same time, I'm not mad. I mean, because people choose who they want, whatever, right?
How
And
come men don't look at cheating so bad? It's like, okay, no, we
well, no,
just
no,
need
no,
our
no, no,
coach
no,
back.
no,
We
no,
just need
no.
our coach back.
No. Obviously, women don't look at it that way because he went and got his piece outside. She at home now, whether she got hers or not, but she's accepting it, that behavior. But I'm saying maybe I don't know.
Maybe what, Perry?
Maybe it don't bother her.
Okay, let me ask you. Do you think he should go back coaching?
Yeah.
I can't. Bonji says the players cheat too, so it's no big deal. Everyone's acting like all the players, and Perry is acting like this is no big
I
deal.
think he should go back to coaching. If they don't want him, fire him. He can go somewhere else. But I can't. The problem is not on the court. The problem is him not, being able to control
Well, if the problem's not on the court, then why is he
his
suspended?
team, and her can't control keeping her panties up. The VP's wife. I'm just saying, like, none of that happened on court. On the court.
Perry, you're always saying how loose she is. The VP's
Mhm.
wife, her legs are up in the air. Remember all that? Can't keep her panties on.
Well,
What
okay,
about
look,
him?
I'm saying this right. So, okay, it's not the owner itself, right? So, if he
Uh-huh,
gonna get disciplined, right, for his action, the coaches,
uh-huh.
shouldn't the VP or whoever this higher up person get disciplined too?
Yeah.
Because even though that person didn't do it themselves, their spouse did it.
Mm-hmm.
It
Look
should be
at
some repercussions somewhere.
Perry. People are agreeing with you. They want him to have his job back.
I mean, really, why not? The
I think
VP,
they.
the VP still got his job, and the
Well,
wife too, allegedly, right? So
yeah.
nothing changed there. Should they? Okay, if
Hmm.
the VP wife caused this problem to happen,
Uh-huh.
if they want to keep the VP, they should make him divorce the wife for causing them to have to fire the head coach. They both was wrong, but he's not
Perry, what
married.
are you
Okay,
talking?
okay. One thing about this guy, the coach, I'm gonna say this: the coach is not married, right?
Well, but he's
Now,
been with Nia a long
I
time,
know
and
he's in a
that's her
relationship.
fiance.
Yeah,
Are you
all
really
that's
trying to
fine.
let him off the hook, Perry?
No. I'm saying it was morally wrong if him and Nia got a relationship. It wasn't right for him to do her like that, right?
Okay.
But like I said, I don't know what their boundaries are, right?
Uh-huh.
But he wasn't under oath, right? He was not married to her. And if anybody was a problem, it was the married woman.
So this is what you're saying. You want everybody to be fired. The VP, the wife, and the
No.
coach.
I think this, right? That whatever he did to Nia, the coach and Nia should work it out. The VP and his wife should work it out. The VP stay his ass in the office, and the coach go out there and coach on the court. We all adults here. And matter of fact, the VP, it probably ain't his wife's first time cheating.
Okay,
And hell,
Perry.
he probably cheated too. I'm saying we all adults. Shit happened.
Well, look, that's a mess. It's
They
just a
blown it out
mess.
of proportion. It don't even need to be on the
It was.
news. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
he should have just kept that
Yeah.
upstairs in his little suite. I mean,
I'm scared what you gonna
okay.
say.
Why get tough and suspend the coach when you ain't did shit to your wife
Yeah.
that opened them up?
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
just saying I don't get it.
right now it looks like him and his wife are going to try to stay together, and Nia and Ime are going to stay
Right.
together.
And
This
then
is
the
a
coach and the
mess.
team should stay together too.
Why even bring us into this then? This is
Right.
this is
I'm
the
saying
Celtics' fault.
Yeah. We shouldn't even be talking about it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let me see. Take a couple calls and then we're out, peeps. That's what's going on today. It's a mess. It's a mess. It is a mess.
Yeah.
A hot mess. Oh, this chat is going fast. Hold on, I almost caught it. All parties involved are wrong, and child, this just needs to stop. 45 wig life is a beautiful, fabulous life. Thank you. Thank you. Let's start taking callers. Hold on. Sebastian, help us sort out this mess.
What's
This
up,
is
man?
a mess. This is a mess.
You
Can
must
you
be
hear
on
us,
mute.
Sebastian?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. It is a
Okay.
mess.
It's a
It is a
mess.
mess that's not gonna be fixed at all. I'm tired of these lawsuits coming for bloggers for giving their
Yeah,
opinions.
thank you.
Like, it's just dumb at this point.
Okay, Sebastian, do you believe the rumors that Nicki Minaj is paying off the neighborhood talk?
Of course she is. I believe those rumors.
Okay, they are Cardi B and
Nikki.
are messing.
Keep calling my
Look,
name.
I know my sister named Nina, your name Nina, and then I got Nia. I mean, this is a mess.
It is.
We're echoing. Does everyone have their tabs closed? It's me.
It's very tiring. Very tiring. Like, it's getting annoying now.
It really is.
And
It really is. And Nicki and Cardi have to remember, they have a younger audience. These young adults to teenagers believe everything that Nicki say. Their words mean something to them.
Right.
And they are getting it all started up. That's
It's
what I
like this,
think.
right? Let me say this real fast. Look, it's like this. They want to censor the bloggers' speech. They don't want nobody to censor their rap lyrics.
exactly.
I know.
Their rap lyrics.
You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, at what point,
They don't want to censor their rap lyrics that promotes violence and etc. Currently, I remember there was this legislation that was going into Congress, and it had to do with, I think it was called the Rap Act. It had to do that you can't use someone's lyrics
Mhm.
as a way to make it a crime against them. I don't know if it passed or not, but I believe it should. Yes, your lyrics should be used against you if they're dangerous.
Well, if they're gonna have it that way, and I don't think somebody should be able to use your opinion against you.
No, like
I mean,
obviously I don't like the opinion thing. An opinion cannot be used. And I'm tired of these defamation lawsuits against YouTubers. That's another thing. Like
Right.
someone in Congress needs to propose a legislation that everyone is allowed to have commentary and does not necessarily have to can be subjected to prosecution. Liability, I mean.
Nina, are Nicki and Cardi trying to make us not say anything bad about them?
Well, yeah, but they can't do that. They can try. They'll go broke worrying about what people say bad about them because they're not looked at in the best of the limelight here lately. They're not great examples of who a woman should be, nor a woman rapper. So they can take some lessons. But that's social media. When
Mhm.
when social media came out, whether it was Facebook to begin with, and or MySpace way back
MySpace.
then, you
Yep.
know what I'm saying? I never used that, but my kids did. But people always have opinion behind the screen. You know what I'm saying? Even
Mhm.
me, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, shoot, I say what I need to say, but Cardi B and them need to stop.
They
Like,
do.
stop, get a life, work
Yeah.
on your life. And Nikki
Yeah.
is miserable to me because she chose the life she chose. So you can't keep paying out people. You're gonna go broke.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Um,
yeah, they need to be quiet with all that. This is freedom of speech. You know,
also
how,
in the
how,
sorry, Nina, sorry.
no,
Go.
I was gonna say how many more lawsuits y'all gonna put out there? Because it's bloggers, up and coming bloggers, every day. Like you said, Sharrell, your son, 19, and that sector of you know, people, that all they talk about is YouTube. All they
All they
talk
talk
about is
about.
likes
Mhm.
and how many more they can get. Let's get to 10,000.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I
Yes.
got a girl in my hometown calling herself the Black Wendy Williams, and she is almost at 10,000. So
Amen.
it's all about the money. So
Exactly.
Go ahead,
yeah.
Sebastian.
Okay. I see some people in the chat are saying, what about lies? People can't say lies. Well, listen, if it is a rumor that is spreading around, that's part of commentary. Your job as a blogger is to report rumors, gossip, and the facts. That's your job. If you want to be a news blogger, you just report the facts. But you
I,
have to report the gossip and rumors
but
that
I
are going
think they're
around.
saying that because Tasha lied on Cardi.
Right,
Yes,
right.
I agree. I
And
am a Tasha K fan. I
so
agree
I
Tasha
do
was wrong.
understand Cardi,
I
but
do. I
let's
do. You
just
can't go around making up lies on people and saying that people have illnesses or
Right,
diseases
right,
or
right.
whatever and
Yeah,
still
I
think
agree with
that's commentary. That's not commentary. That's character assassination. And that's
that. Mhm.
Cardi B had every right to file that against
but
that big
but
mouth
Nina,
person.
other celebrities are taking it a different way. And so if we say
Exactly.
anything now, like Larry Reed, $40 million, come on, lawsuit.
Hmm.
If
Yeah.
somebody just don't, if they could say the most slightest thing, and then if you got the money, you're gonna think lawsuit. It's
And
just
that's what people with money are doing. They're
yeah.
trying to
Exactly.
censor people in their tongue. You
Yep.
cannot do that. If you censor me, then I got okay. Say for instance, Tasha K got fans, so you
Yeah,
censor
I know.
her fans gonna talk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you gonna censor all her 1.5 million fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a crazy situation because allegedly Nicki went after Cardi first.
Yeah,
Okay, but I don't know. Cardi, she's just not
she
handling this right. I don't
she
know. It's
she she. What happened to Cardi is she's no, I didn't want to say that, but she got that big fame all at once, and she don't know how to
Mm-hmm.
handle it. Now
One
nobody's
hit
talking
wonder.
about her. But I want to say this, and I'm gonna drop. Nobody is saying Nia Long. Uh, you know, we really all of us knew you was gonna stay. We knew
oh,
we knew you weren't going nowhere. So, get that man his job back. Is that what y'all want to do? Because you really can't blame him too much. If you want to blame somebody, you got to blame him and the woman he was with.
and her. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to blame both of them. So
Yeah.
when it comes to
Yeah.
Nia Long, she gonna make her choice.
Yeah.
You can't take away her choices. She want to be with this man. She gonna be with this man. And like I said the last time, a man only treats you how you allow them. And I'm gonna go in the
Mm.
chat. And I love y'all. Talk to y'all
Thank you,
later.
Nina.
Take care.
I'll say
Bye.
this. If she
All right.
takes him back, I can't take it. I just can't. Hey, Buzz,
Hey, missed you
What's
guys.
up,
What's
Buzz?
Hey,
up?
Buzz.
what did you want
Well,
to add to the conversation? Because this is a mess
it
today.
is a mess, and I understand your conviction because it sounds like you really conflicted, and I understand because part of me is actually like, with Carly in this Tasha K situation, part of me is like, get her, get her, get her, and let me tell you why. Because I am still team blogger. But in this case, I am almost like I want Cardi to get her. Only because how many times did she ask her to stop? And Tasha K kept moving the goalpost. Okay. She asked her in the DMs. She
I
still got
mean,
to cease and desist.
Buzz, I agree with you, but you have to admit it opened the door for other
Well,
celebrities to come in now, and there's just lawsuits
exactly.
all over the place.
Oh no, I
Exactly.
agree. That's why I understand you being conflicted because in actuality, Tasha does deserve everything she got coming to her. Even up until a couple of days ago, she was talking mess about Carly. Okay, it was like, what are you doing? I don't understand. You
Yeah.
supposedly done ran off to Africa, but you still want to talk mess. And then
Mhm.
wonder why after that she went and decided to garnish your money. Because every time she's like try to let you live, you come out and start throwing stuff in her face. But I get what you're saying because even though Tasha deserves it, not
Mhm.
everybody's suing everybody. And it's
Everybody.
unjustifiable. It's
Hmm.
becoming unjustifiable. So I get
Mhm.
where you're coming from. So I
Mhm.
don't know what to do and how to stop it because did Carly have a right to stop to try to stop Tasha? Yes. But I get what you're saying, but at what price? Because now everybody is arguing, everybody feels like they can't say anything. And you're
Mhm.
right, it's making everybody's job more difficult, particularly
Mhm.
people, bloggers and YouTubers. Let's just be real. So I don't
Yeah.
know what.
Yeah, we don't have a solution. We're just talking about the problem. Let me bring up
Also,
Right.
someone else.
I don't
defamation is
have a,
really
yeah,
hard to
this is
prove.
crazy.
Mel, tell
Defamation
us you have a solution because we're conflicted and fed up.
Exactly.
is
Exactly.
I don't have a solution. I don't. But I wanted to say this. I think that for me, Tasha K and Cardi B, they situation was definitely influential to what's going on. But I wanted to go back a little further. When a previous president, can
mm,
have the press in that room when they were doing briefings about wars and serious stuff and say, "Wait a minute, I saw you on your news program say something about me. I don't like you. Get out of here." I think for me that was the beginning of the way that this world is working currently. Like if people in that level of society can tell you, "I don't like your commentary," and kick you out the White House, then you got. So I just think that this is where we at. So I think that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are in that same energy too, where they want to control people. I think this is what it is all over, not only on YouTube, but I think in America itself. That if people don't like something, they will attack you. Now, for me, I grew up in a time when you respected the press. You
Mm-hmm.
respected bloggers, you respected people who were researching things. Now, if they were partial, you called them out about that, but you never called them out about stating their opinion if
Mhm.
it was fact. So I think
Mhm.
that now we live in a time that even if the facts is embarrassing to you, you then get in your feelings and decide that you want to go out and dox people, destroy them, or get your barbs or whatever against you. For me, I want to say this too. I think these two women, specifically Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, are beautiful ladies and filthy rich. I
Mhm.
don't understand as a working person why we even give a damn if these people are destroying each other because y'all are count.
What you
Listen,
doing?
to me, I'm saying, you
exactly.
know what,
What
you
you
know what, you know what I would
You
say
got a
to the
point.
ladies.
Them barbs are crazy and she ain't paying them a
But I
dime.
would
She
say,
has a point.
okay, so I would say this to the two ladies, to the Nicki Minaj, count your blessings. Count, you have healthy children. What are you so mad about, Nicki and Cardi? Why are you stalking people who are working hard on YouTube and on different platforms, trying to shut them down when you have millions and millions and millions of dollars?
Ah.
That makes no sense to me.
I mean, the
And
only
even
thing with
Exactly.
I don't like Nikki. I don't like her, and I think she's the meanest of the two. With Cardi, I feel like okay, I would be mad too if somebody lied on me. So I
but you know, I
get
would
that
okay, yeah.
lawsuit, but then I don't know the way she's always just going off on Instagram or
But
Twitter.
you know what? It's
But you know
almost
what?
like what Nina said. A lot of this is if you followed her since the beginning, like I've been following Cardi B since when she was Instagram famous, before she even got on Love and Hip Hop. And
Mhm.
I do think that Nina is right about a lot of this fame hit her hard. And so sometimes she can't take it. She can't take a lot of people just coming at her. And a lot of times when she be spazzing out talking about I just wish I was a regular person, part of that is true because she want to go back to the Cardi where she could just
Yeah,
go
but
on.
she's not in that
But they,
position anymore. She
they
doesn't
Exactly.
both,
So
understand
but,
it.
but
she
can I say this?
doesn't. You're right.
Can I
She
say this?
doesn't.
Can I say this? They both work so hard as as women of color, both beautiful ladies. They work very hard in a male-dominated industry. I don't understand why they won't try to get together and sister up and say, you know what, you shaded me, I shaded you.
Team
But you
up,
know what?
You
team
want to
Listen,
know
up.
why?
I'm
You want to
telling
know
you, I'm
why?
Why?
telling you. So for me,
You
and
want
look
to
at
know
if
why?
Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston back in the day, because they had those issues too, they can
Yeah,
team up and work together. Why these
yeah.
two divas can't work together? Now, mind you, I actually like both the ladies and their music. I'm confused because they are filthy, stinking rich. Why they would be out here stalking people? It made no sense to me.
They both want to be the queen, though.
The issue is they're both desperate and thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, okay. Nikki is a bully, in my opinion. She's a straight out bully. I'm torn with Cardi B because, yeah, I would be mad too if somebody start lying on me and then I try to talk to you and you don't want to resolve it. She
Uh huh.
almost left Cardi no choice.
But that was legitimate. That's a good
But
point.
then it led
Yeah.
to, it just opened up a can of, let me read these super chats I'm getting behind. This suing people are getting out of hand is utterly ridiculous. Tasha was wrong, but it's still getting out of control. It is
Amen.
getting out of
Yeah.
control.
I think
David says
that,
on
yeah.
vacation in Rome, but still up late at night for the tea. Thank you, David.
But you know what I think too? I think that platforms like YouTube should protect the creators. So if they find that the creator's not lying and just being defaming people, there should be some protection so that you can say the truth, do your work, without having the fear of being crushed by somebody who's worth $500 million. Like
They're
that
really
makes no
trying.
sense.
They're trying to put
Yeah.
the fear in people not to talk. Is it Kriya? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Sharrell.
How do you pronounce your name?
Priya.
Okay. What do you have to add to this mess? This is a mess, isn't it?
Yes, it is a mess. And I think Nicki is the biggest bully because she's let this with Little Kim stuff go so far. Well, I don't understand why they're not collabing together or whatever beef they have. Why hasn't it on? Like, is the biggest bully. And I think that's with the stuff with Cardi B and with Tasha K. I'm not a Tasha K fan, but even though Tasha K is pushing back, I mean, she's just letting her know that, I'm not going to kiss your ass just because you won. And I don't blame Tasha K. She's standing up for everybody.
No,
But
she's
at some point,
lying.
She's what?
She's lying though. It's not like she's standing up for the truth. I can understand that if she actually had the truth and Cardi was just mad about some tea that came out about her that she didn't want to come out. That's something different. Now, if this girl really had these illnesses and all this stuff that she said was true, and Cardi was just mad that it came out no sooner, I would be Team Tasha all the way. But you can't get mad at Cardi for her, for her lying on her. You said she's standing up for all of us. No, she's not standing up for all of us.
Over. The lawsuit's over. You won.
Mhm.
But just to try to go and grab too. Like, okay, you won, but you gonna just try to take everything.
She said what she's saying is when does it stop?
Yeah.
Let me tell you why
you want to make sure Tasha doesn't work for the rest of her life?
Let me tell you why it doesn't stop. No, and I don't want that for that woman because I'm actually, even though I didn't approve of what she did, I still watch Tasha K because it's a part of me that likes her. It's a part of me that likes her.
She's
for real.
talented.
Yes.
You can't take that away.
Exactly.
But
let me tell you why this will not stop. Because when she won, and I agree with I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Kriya.
Thank you, Kriya. I agree with you in the point of, okay, you won, so let it go. She was going to let it go. Then here comes Tasha out on her birthday, like, let's take a shot. 1, 2, 3. I don't got it. And taking all this other stuff. And then just a minute ago, before she went to ask them to garnish her money, she was on YouTube, and it might be still up. When she went in on
Cardi B won, you won the lawsuit, but I'm not gonna kiss your ass, and I'm not gonna let you.
Yeah, but I said it's Tasha K to me.
Okay, you don't gotta kiss my. You don't gotta kiss her butt, but why does she gotta keep rubbing it in?
I'm
hold
on. I'm gonna still pop my shit just because you won, okay? But I'm not gonna kiss your ass.
But then, Kriya, if you do that, the argument's gonna keep going.
Right.
So I'm just saying.
But that's what I think Tasha likes. So as I would say to the ladies, you see, for me personally, I think that I don't know Tasha K very well. I don't follow her very well. But as I've seen, listen, there's other things going on with her. She's all over the YouTube streets at the moment, and I mean, she's pretty messy from what I see. And you know what? She lost this money, and so for me, the thing is, Miss Tasha K, I would say to you, and I don't know you, how in the world you have these many enemies on YouTube Street? I don't understand. Like every time you have an enemy with somebody, you popping up in the other person's live. You sitting over there cash apping people. You over there saying, "Oh, give me the receipts, give me the tea." You in Africa, honey, sit down, learn something, and stop being so damn messy. So I think that that's just what I think. I think that as a casual viewer, I don't know. So for me, she seems messy to me. She seems extremely messy, and Cardi B seems to be the only one who took her to task. Again, I don't know her, and it's my opinion allegedly. I don't want nobody suing me.
I just want it to stop. But this super chat has a point. All things Nelly says, can we please remember that Cardi is in her 20s? Sorry, Sebastian, close your ears. I know you're young. That's when you just make the most mistakes in your life, in your 20s. Nicki is damn near 40. There should be a level of maturity with age.
Correct.
That's true.
Correct.
I just wanted to stop. I wanted to go back to the way it was before Cardi B brought the lawsuit, which is no, even further than that. I wanted to go back where the celebrities didn't get in bed with some of the bloggers. That I'm not paying you off to say things nice. I'm not calling you every 5 minutes when you post something I don't like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's never going to go back to that, right? Here,
it's never going to change because look, they can pay off the blogger a whole lot cheaper than running an ad or getting a publicist, right?
Yep.
And so now you can just keep recruiting them and I'm just popping your chat for a second, just to give you just that one moment, and then this person will back you, lie for you, do whatever for the rest of the year. I'm just saying. I think
bloggers need to stick together. I think bloggers should get together and say, listen, we're going to report out the truth, but we're not going to be threatened by these big people because we need protection. I think, Sharrell World and some of the other bloggers, they need to just stick together so that way they can report the truth, have fun with it. You're not trying to tear people down, but I think enough already. You can't be, listen, if they're going to keep on threatening people, then y'all got to stick together, basically. Y'all got to stick together and say,
that's hard to do. Bloggers do not stick together.
I know.
They're most distrustful people on the planet. They will stab you in the back in a minute.
That's why I got out the game. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, but it's dormant. I'm out the game. It was too much. It was too much drama.
Isn't it? To tell people, Buzz, how vicious this is. It's vicious.
Trust me. And I was just on my way to a measly 1,000, and all because I was starting to get a little bit of traction. It became really weird all of a sudden. I went from doing something that I enjoyed, reviewing shows and, spilling the tea a little bit, to people just getting in the comment section or want to say junk, or even people who just like you just have your own opinion. They just want to attack you. And it's like, wait a minute, I was just talking. I mean, it becomes real messy, and all you want to do is just come on there and speak your piece and get off. And when you find out you can't anymore and it starts disrupting your piece, you're like, yeah, I don't know.
Here, Diva, I just dropped the link. No, that's not it. Hold on, Diva.
But it's for entertainment purposes.
Exactly.
You talk about it. You talk about it for 2 or 3 days, and then it goes away. But when the celebrities start dipping and dabbling in it and trying to, to me, it just festers and it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Because for the people who are just listening to it for entertainment purposes, we're only going to want to hear so much of that. For some more, and then we move on to the next. But it seems like the celebrities are getting into it, and then it just starts snowballing. Okay, now this blogger's getting sued. This blogger's now getting sued. This blogger's now getting sued.
But doesn't it feel suffocating too? Like, we live in a free society. We shouldn't have our opinions sort of, manufactured, brought off or threatened, so that we can't say what we want to say. It feels very like something. It just doesn't feel free. It doesn't feel like what we're supposed to do.
It's not free. Diva, girl, I know you got something to say. Sound off.
You know what, Sharrell? Long before the bloggers came along, these people were paying radio stations. They was paying the rag magazines. They was paying everybody off. So that's what they're used to doing. They pay to get their way because they have that type of money. So their money was always in somebody's pockets. It's just that now it has changed. It's going to the bloggers, right? And when you want a narrative to go your way, you pay somebody to make it go your way. This is just my opinion. I believe that Nicki was in bed with Tasha K. And because she had a beef, because she had a beef with Cardi B. And I think Tasha took the baton and she just ran too far with it. And now she is where she is and she's getting what she got. So my thing is, I'm not mad at Cardi B in the sense that if you let somebody go too far, they're not going to know when to stop. Hence, Tasha K. I do not want to see her go down in the gutter, but the more important thing is she got to not want to see herself go down in the gutter. You lost the lawsuit.
That's a word.
You lost the lawsuit. Knock it off already.
Right.
Every time you turn around, she's still playing games with this woman's name. You taunting the bear. You poking at the bear. And if you keep poking, you're going to get what you got. In terms of us other bloggers, you know what? We got to hold on and keep going. This too shall pass. They're going to be suing. But if you do your thing right, you can dodge the lawsuits that are going on right now because they're so happy. because because Cardi B won, but they don't know the details of it all. Every time we open our mouth, they want to say sue. Well, you can't sue if everything is already on the streets, and that's why you gotta watch as a blogger when you speak, right? So some of them, because they want to be the first ones out the gate, Sharrell, like, I listen to you all the time, right? You said I don't got to be the first one to tell the story. Because what happens is the people connect to you, right? So when stuff is already on the street, you can't keep coming at me saying I said XYZ when 20 other people done said it before me. You just don't like the spin I put on it, and that all the people are following me. So you can't help it that the people love you, Sharrell, and they come to you, but then you ain't the one that it first came out of your mouth, so they got to calm down. So that's with that.
No, Diva, I think that's what has saved me. Don't you think so?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
You know the balance of, that slippery slope. And what I always love about you is you always say, I've been in this business a long time. And what I love about you is you do know how, because I remember the whole thing with Tawanda Bryson. You say, oh, if you want to go there, we'll go there. But you're not about to scare me off. Because she was on that Cardi B trip too, because Cardi B had just one, thought she could do that to you. He was like, no, we're not going to do this. Even when the bars start coming after you, when you standing behind those, you're like, we can do this if y'all want to, but I'm not going to be scared. And that's because what you had the fact on your side. It's a difference. That's the thing. And I think people are getting scared because they don't know the difference and know how to toe that line. That's the scary part.
The balance it out.
I cut you off, Diva. What were you saying?
With the coach. See, here's the thing is, right, he messed up big time, and they want him back because basketball is big time money, and so that team wants that ring. They want to win the championship, and for this man to be the head coach for the first year, and he brought that team to the championship, even though they didn't win, but he brought them there. So they're thinking this year right here, he brought us there last year. They're thinking he can not only bring us there this year, but he can help us win. So all they're thinking about is dollars and cents. But at the end of the day, because of this whole scandal, he's going to be a distraction. And so
you think he shouldn't come back?
No, he should not. He's going to be a distraction. And
Barry, calm down. Barry, calm down over there.
The distractions will help you lose a game too. So although he has the talent, he doesn't have the mindset and the wherewithal to know that you don't piss where you eat. So you got the world is your oyster. So you got a thing where you got to have these women and this, that, and the other. You could have been with anybody, and you could have even messed with people on the team. I think the real problem is who he messed with, and not so much that he messed with somebody in the organization.
Right.
I think it was who he messed with, and he needs to, and now unfortunately he gonna have to pay the piper for that. In terms of Nia Long, my heart still breaks for her because you know what? It's a hard thing to go through. Your man is cheating. He just moved you out there. And not only is he cheating, the whole world knows what is going down. It's similar to like Wendy Williams. She was kind of okay with the shenanigans, but she wasn't okay when the world found out about the shenanigans and then there was a baby involved.
Diva, if she takes him back, she's just asking for more trouble.
You know what I hope too? I hope that the producers of Basketball Wives is going to reach out to her.
Can I say
I'm
something
just saying, you get that part, Diva? She needs to cut him off.
She does, Sharrell, but you know what? There's so many women that are not even in the limelight that take their man back every single day, and they have done worse. So I'm not shocked.
No, Diva, this is what we know. He got caught. I bet you it happened 100 times before. On the road, cheerleaders. He likes to roam up and down the hallway, picking up people. There's cheerleaders, women at the hotels. He ain't clean, and this headache is gonna continue if she keeps this man. I ain't trying to be mean, Nia. I love you. You're beautiful, but girl, dump him.
Can I say something
she
on
needs
Randy?
to run.
Nobody's forcing her to stay.
Can I say something on Randy?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, Randy Jackson.
That one is sad. That one is very sad. And I think it's the diabetes.
You do?
And remember, he went through kidney failure too, guys. and he did go on dialysis.
Oh, maybe that's what it is then.
We don't know. Well, I think he did get a transplant. If someone could look that up. I think
I'll
he
look
did
it
or
up.
didn't.
Yeah.
But
That's so sad. He looks terrible.
but I think
And
the diabetes is what's really causing him to lose all this weight and becoming frail.
Yeah, he could barely walk.
yeah.
I
don't think he should have came out.
I didn't know he was in that shape until I saw that
Nobody
video.
did. He came to Kelly Clarkson's thing. She was getting a star on the Walk of Fame, and people were gasping.
Because I gasped when I seen him. I was like, I didn't even know he was sick like that.
Me neither.
It's
Yeah.
sad. It's
Yeah.
sad to see.
Very much
But
so.
it tells you how much he loves her, right? Because he came out there anyway and did what he had
Yeah.
to do
Right.
to support her. You know, in terms of Cardi B, I'm connecting with Nina when she said, you know what, nowadays a lot of these artists, they become instant famous, right? Like overnight. And what I do admire about Cardi B, because I was watching Love and Hip Hop at that time, is that, you know what, she said she was going to be there 2 years in and out, and because she had a plan. But I think that nobody can ever plan that they're going to be that famous and make that type of money.
Right.
I think it came too much, too soon, too fast. I think she is
Too
still
young.
in her mind. She is still that little girl from the Bronx that really didn't have money. And that is why she keeps getting down with these people. I wouldn't have time if I had that type of money in the family to be in the business with these people in the chats, in the comments. I will post my picture, whatever I'm going to do to keep my momentum going. But y'all can say what y'all say in them comments, and I wouldn't give a darn. I wouldn't go back to it.
And
You know,
I mean, Cardi's a little bit different than Nicki. There's all kinds of stuff that she's been doing behind the scenes. We know how dirty she can get, and
Right.
somebody gonna get hurt if Nicki just don't calm down. Threatening people, allegedly getting your people's channels taken down. She's been accused of a lot of stuff. Paying blogs, and if you don't say anything, that was today. You said something just a little bit nice about Cardi, and Nicki went off. Went off. I mean, my goodness, she's too, I get it. When you are number one, everybody comes for you. Get that. Like, she probably catching it, because when we think about who's the best rapper, it's Nicki. But you can't just, I don't know. She need counseling. I don't know. Perry, what would you tell Nicki? Because this is getting out of hand.
I always say just save your money, do what you got to do. Because to me, I feel like she's, to me, I'm starting to think that she's feeling like she's being replaced.
Or she's trying to hold her title.
Not
She's
just by
trying to hold
Cardi
her
B.
title.
Not just by Cardi B, right?
Yeah.
And just all the young female rappers. I think she's starting to feel this pressure, because Nicki was on top for years.
And she's still on top. Maybe.
Well, I know, but maybe she feel like the rank, she can't sustain it.
Good point.
Well, and the way she went after Garcelle was just like doing a job on the
crazy.
And it was crazy for her to sit up there and say, it's just like she's coming apart, or like, I don't know. Because
maybe Perry's right. Maybe there's a lot of pressure on you, because I know for some reason, I know what that's like when people try to come for you.
Right.
To, because they want to be where you are. So they come for you. And it's like, oh my God.
I mean, look at it from her eyes, right? If I'm right about this, right? Now, Nicki been popping for years, right? You know what I'm saying? You know how she rap or whatever. Popping. Didn't have that competition. But now you think, shit is hard. You see these young rappers pop up, Cardi B, overnight. And it's like, damn, it's hard to compete with this age-wise and everything, right?
Yeah.
And then you fighting this battle, trying to stay on top in your career, but then you got people approaching you about your personal choices.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
She's a celebrity. Yeah.
But you know what I was going to say is too, but not to get too deep, but one of the spiritual laws that I practice is that whatever you're afraid of, you resist it, that thing becomes bigger. So I would tell the ladies too, first count your money, sit down, be happy. And also whatever you're afraid of, walk into it. If she's afraid of losing her throne or whatever she want to call it, then maybe she need to go out and embrace other females instead of thinking of them as the enemy, because they're not the enemy. So when you
I heard this though. I heard that when Cardi first came to town, that the record company was doing shady things to Nicki and trying to promote Cardi and tear down Nicki. So, but she's
got to be much. You got to. These ladies have to grow up and know that that's just business. Listen, I'm not in the business, but I kind of know if you're in any kind of movie, music, YouTube business, they're going to be people who do shady things. So if you talk to the other talent and say, "Did you do this?" Yeah, come to the understanding. Fire the people who are being shady and work it out. Be mature. And both of you are very successful, have beautiful families. And if you're an older person who've done it very well, listen, we have had Diana Ross and so many other divas who eventually had to take
stay on top forever.
But you can't stay on top forever. You graciously hand some things over to other people coming up. You don't have to go away. You can create music for as long as you want to. But I think that this sort of aggression against everybody else, whoever you are, is not healthy. And again, I don't understand it because you're so successful, everybody who we're talking about, that we know we live in a world where people begin bust around, the immigrants getting from one state to, so there's a lot of things going on. So you know what? Count your blessings. You're not, the world is crazy right now. So
also, Sharrell, that lunatic of a bishop is on live.
Oh wow!
Now
here we go again.
Yes.
Here we go again.
No, are you serious?
Okay. Yes, he is.
Okay, let me wrap this up. Oh my God!
Oh my goodness! I can't believe.
No, let me tell you something. He's worse than Nicki, as in bullying people. For me, he is worse than. He's a lunatic. Okay, and I got to be a part of it. Thank you, Sebastian. All right, you guys, I'm gonna wrap this up here because we've been on almost an hour and a half, and I got to get to the lunatic.
on Facebook.
Thank you, Sharrell.
Thank you, guys. Thank you,
everybody.
Priya. Thank you, everybody, for calling in. Thank you so much. Have a good one. I got to get to the lunatic. Isn't he crazy? He's crazy.
He's a nut job.
He really is. All right, guys, if I didn't get to your call backstage, I do apologize. I'm simply out of time. Please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. It really helps my video. I want to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, and you do. The Bishop, Nosy, go over right now. What is it? I am Bishop Whitehead. That's the name. Go, Nosy, go report it. And in the meantime, thank you, everybody. We got to get over here. So let's say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.